It's a nice day on the beach. Welcome back to Archean, folks. I have been having a blast with this game and learning a lot. And one thing I learned is we can't make tanks. You need aluminum to make tanks, and I don't have aluminum. So we're not going to build the electrolyzer. We're going to build a rover. I've been busy and creative, playing around and designing stuff. And I have a rover. We'll have to make some parts and some things for it. You'll notice the solar panels have moved. So this little unit right here with... I've added some solar panels to it, but I think it comes with 2 on each side by default. It's on the Steam Workshop. And there should be a link in the video description if you want to grab that. It's just got a little mini computer and a couple sensors. And it tracks the sun much better than just having the hinges hooked up. So, that is in there. And then I extended it. And I followed the same design. It's a really slick design. So I just added that out. Some more panels on there. It's got a nice little readout screen. 3.7 kilowatts. And it also has an internal battery. And I've just got that plugged into the base. That's keeping us going. And you'll notice the drill has moved. The efficiency got down pretty far. So, went ahead and moved the drill. Actually moved it out here first and drilled for a while. And then I was moving out this direction. I had to get all the way out here to get new stuff. But yeah, the copper is really low. And if we don't have enough copper for the rover, I don't know if you'll see it in the YouTube compression. There's a frame way out there right under my cursor. I was doing some scouting around with the rock rake and found like 70% copper over there in some rocks. So I think if we drill there, we'll get a lot of copper. So if we have to, we'll go over there and drill. But anywho, let's see what we might need to build this rover. And this rover will be on the Steam Workshop. I just published that as I record this. So I've already made some parts. Let's see what else we're going to need. I know I need the blueprint tool. Pull it out and right click. And then I'm going to spawn the 6x6 truck is what I'm calling it. And then I'm working on a mining trailer as well. But we won't be building that today. Alright, so the parts in red is the stuff we need. It's a little hard to read. We need a low voltage bridge, a couple low voltage junctions, and 1 mini computer. Alright, no problem. Let's see if we can do that. So I've got those turned off for now. I don't remember if I had it in the last video or not. I did add a computer to the crusher so it monitors the cargo. And it just periodically runs the crusher automatically. It's been a few days since I recorded. I don't remember if that was in the last video. That's what that does. It'll just check. And once this gets, I think I've got set to 2,000. Once it gets up to 2,000 rocks, it kicks the crusher on until it processes it and then it turns it back off. And also, since the item conveyor properties don't save, the computer sets that. So they're always saved. Anywho, let's make some stuff. We need a low voltage, oops. Oh, right, I'm in the wrong category. Like, what? There should be a lot more stuff in here. We needed a low voltage bridge. We needed a low voltage 2 junctions. And then a mini computer. Mini computer. And that uses 10 circuits, which is a lot of copper. So hopefully we have enough. If we go to the cube view, we can see it chugging away. It's going to make all the little thingies. I'm really loving this script. Shout out to, I don't know if it's no, I'm not sure how you say it. I think it's SGNO. SJNO, pardon me. There's a link to that in the video description as well, in the last video. Very, very slick. So that's all chugging along. I went ahead and made up a bunch of copper, so I'm hoping we have enough. I'll grab these guys and the bridge, and then I'd made a bunch of wheels and some batteries, pilot seat, and just stuff I knew we would need. Also made a bobblehead. We might put that on the rover. I think it just moves with like the physics. Something fun. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and if you click on it with F, it bops it. Nice. This game is so cool. Oh, I think we're done. There we go. There's our mini computer. Okay, can we spawn a rover? This is exciting. Oh, everything's green. Ta-da! Look at that. Awesome. It's just a basic truck. I'm not very good at designing things, but it's a truck and it moves. One thing I'm not sure about is how much battery is in here. I'm going to go to external view. Hopefully we have enough battery. Oh, yeah. So I'm just using the low voltage. The wheels will take high voltage. I think that would be too fast. I think this is plenty. And then I've got an auxiliary input on 1 for just a brake. I mean, if you hit S, you know, you'll brake as well, but it needs to get fancier, but for now it'll work. Let me just hop off here and see. Also, this is what's called an owner panel. And it's for multiplayer, you can set roles like who can do what with the vehicle. But the main thing I'm using it for is you can save a position, and then you can just reset the vehicle and it'll teleport back there. So I had this, I don't know actually how that works with a blueprint. We'll test that. Before I teleport somewhere, I want to grab my, oh, I need to put the bobblehead on there. I'll grab my rake tool. Sweet, 70% copper. So I'm thinking we bring the drill out here. We just get a bunch of copper. We're going to need that to build, like if I want to build the mining trailer, I want to build a mining trailer and take it over to these mountains, and I'm hoping there's aluminum out there. So I think that's the play. So let me hop back in here, and then if I hit reset, yeah, it doesn't save the blueprint. Okay, fair enough. That's actually good. So it's a magic teleporter. I saw somebody made, somehow they hooked that up and they made it so they could teleport to the moon and back. It's pretty funny. Check out the Archean Discord. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. If you're interested in the game, there should be a link to that on the game's Steam page. Use my little brake key here. And let's get this out a little ways from the base. And then I'm going to click save. And then we can just reset it here. Alright, we need a drill, so I'm thinking we just take this one. Or should I leave this one here? How expensive is a drill? We have a lot of parts. Back. I think it's called mining drill. Mining drill. Oh, that's nothing. We've got plenty of tungsten. Alright, well, let's just craft one of those. And then, do I have a spare container? I do have a spare container. We've got the conduit. So, yeah, we can just set this up. I've got a, it's just a low voltage battery, but we've got a couple of extras of those. What would it take to make a high voltage battery? It's so nice having, like, parts and stuff. High voltage battery. Ooh, that takes a ton of copper. How much copper do I have left? Yeah, we're not going to be able to make a high voltage battery. So it'll drill slower, but it'll work on the low voltage battery, no problem. Alright, it is just about done. Beautiful. I love this thing. All right, we'll take the drill. We have a container. We have a battery. And we have item conduit. That should be all we need. Let's head out and get some copper. So if you didn't know, you hit R on the pilot seat to get in. K to go to external view if you want external view. And then to get back out of the seat, you hold R. I could probably roll this thing pretty easy, so. Someday I'll probably get fancier in the programming and have better acceleration and whatnot. Right now it's just kind of all or nothing. Oh, did I bring blocks with me? I did. Alright, cool. Back here and then hop off. And it's, I think it's kind of like Space Engineers. Like wherever you get on the vehicle is where you hop off. Let's test that theory. Yeah, you're not facing the same direction, but it remembers your position. Alright, so we need to go and put a wall on here. I always hit, I want to hold F. That doesn't work. And we want to do wall concrete. Oh, I did make an anchor. I've got one though. Sweet. I've got one for the mining trailer we're going to make eventually. Okay, let's go ahead and so if I go to cube and I hold shift on this. Ooh, I don't have enough concrete. Missing a little bit of concrete. Construction, concrete blocks. Luckily they're cheap and easy to make. I'm gonna have just enough water, I think, to pull this off. There we go. All right, back to you. That'll give us plenty of room. Do a little bit of a shelf here just for the anchor to attach to. I always forget we need a toggle switch, but I've got toggle buttons, luckily. This is literally just to put it down. You can even take this off once it's anchored if you don't plan on bringing it back up. And am I out of? Nope. Somehow that got moved up there. All right, it is anchored down. Let's get our drill. Let's set the drill here. Actually, it's not. I forgot the port is on the other side. Drill. Set you here. And then let's put our bobblehead on the truck. That'll be fun. Can I put you right in the middle? So when you're placing stuff, if you hold X, it gives you like a subgrid. So it'll see how it's like half a block off. So if you want to put something right between two blocks, you can. There we go. We can stare at Mr. Bobblehead while we drive. Okay, we need battery and container. So we'll put the battery down right there. This is all just temporary, so it doesn't really matter that much. Into there. You can go into there. I need this last button here so we can turn this bad boy on. And if I look here, we have 25, it's only 25% copper. I mean, that's still better than 1% for sure. Yeah, 25%. It's interesting. That's 70. Yeah, we're definitely in the 70%. I mean, the rocks here have 70%. I guess that doesn't mean necessarily that underneath is that much. See, we're over 46. 46. Yeah, we're right in the 70 zone. So that's good. rake up some while we're here. Okay, let's head back to base. And I'm actually going to cheat. Just to show how that works. Yeah, look at the bobblehead. Gotta love it. So, what would it take to build a mining trailer? Probably a lot. Not to mention a lot of copper. The drill's not that expensive. The container's not that expensive, so I'm not too worried about that. I will probably need the other... Need to make another battery. But let's just see. Mining trailer. Oh, we need lots of stuff. The battery and the container we've already got. We need a couple relays, a couple bridges, and 3 toggle buttons. Okay, a couple relays, a couple bridges, 3 toggle buttons. This thing goes to sleep after 5 minutes on its own, which is pretty cool. Scroll down to low voltage. Low voltage relay. I think it was a couple bridges. And then we needed a toggle button. Make 3 of those. And done. How's our batteries looking here? Yeah, we're down to 25%, so need to let these guys rest and just charge up today. They'll charge if the sun stays out, which I don't think there's any weather in yet. I just let this sit here for the most part. It will almost fully charge the batteries. No, we want to go to settings and sleep and just tell us to sleep. Go to sleep, the light's off. That should be drawing very little power. Yeah, fully charged in 11.5 hours. So now we need 2 more solar panels. We'll get the ground anchor back. We'll get the... No, we don't have a mini computer. So 2 solar panels and a mini computer. Sorry, computer, I gotta turn you back on. Components. Solar panel times 2. We need another mini computer. Do a big one. I don't know if we have enough copper for that, but we're getting copper. We'll be bringing some copper over. I've been meaning to add a like a push button that tells the computer, you know, go ahead and process, even if it's not set to your minimum. Haven't got around to that yet. All right, let's go to the Q view. See, anytime you make a capacitor or a diode, that's a wire, which takes copper and plastic. Speaking of plastic, I made a whole bunch of plastic. Let's go ahead and put most of the plastic in here. Because right now I have to make the plastic in my suit. Yeah, it's not quite 2,000. Yeah, we're out of copper. So let's run back out to the mining station. We'll grab whatever's been made there. You know, it's not much, but I like my little truck. There's much better designs out there. You'll notice there's a low voltage bridge on the back. That's my trailer hitch. So this is designed to pull trailers around, like the mining trailer that we're making. Okay, how are we looking over here? We have 3,300 rock. All right. Well, let's see how much copper we get out of this. We're driving first person. I noticed on the when I was programming this on the wheels, there's like a gearbox input and stuff. So I need to explore what all the possibilities are with the wheels. And this thing's really loud. I might have to remember to turn that down in post. So in anticipation of possibly having a trailer, let's get this thing turned around a little bit. There we go. Then I'm going to get over here where you can see the crusher. Once I pop this stuff in, the crusher should kick off. Yep, there it goes. Wow, that got us 1,000 copper. Nice. Definitely worth going over there to the 25% copper region. And done. Beauty. Maybe I should, since we're getting this much copper, maybe I should just make the missing stuff. I think I know I need at least one more battery. Enter low voltage battery. Of course, we needed the mining drill. Container, which is basically just iron. And we needed a ground anchor. Yeah, mostly just iron. Oh, the motors. The motors take quite a bit, because they take circuits and wires. What are we doing in copper? Oh, yeah. That's going to help a lot, having the copper mine over there. So I think I'll just leave it in place. Probably add some solar panels, maybe a computer to it at some point. Or just park the mining trailer out there for a bit, let it do its thing. Alright, we are nearly, I think, ready to hook up the mining trailer. Boom. Alright, let's see if that's everything. I might have forgotten some stuff. Oh yeah, I was going to put the beacon down. So there's beacons, and you can transmit and receive data through them and all kinds of stuff, but I just want this to be here's my base. In case I take off into space someday and I can maybe find my way back. I think all it needs is power. And it gets a random transmit frequency. I think it just needs power, and then it's there. Then you can build like detectors to detect them. Okay, what are we missing for the mining trailer? We're not missing anything. That's exciting. Can I rotate this? No, I think the hitch is over here. Ta-da! And I think this is in an operational state. I've been testing it in creative. But basically it's designed so you tow it out somewhere and you hook it up, you let it go. So let's do that out at the copper mine. And we'll see if we can make it work. It's a little touchy with the way the throttle is on my little basic truck here. So then I'm using the bridges as a hitch, basically. And then the advantage is this solar panel will help charge the truck as well. So let's take this out to the copper mine, and then I think the next episode will be heading to the mountains with the mining trailer. Let's go get some more copper mined up. Be good to have that in stock at the base, because I want to build probably a bigger, better rover eventually to just start traveling around the world, seeing what there is to see. We need to build some boats. We need to build some airplanes. Eventually, you go to space. But for now, we're going to mine some copper. And the trailer has no brakes. And it likes being pulled in a straight line. It's not super happy about other ways of being towed. Let's pull this right out here and see if we can hit the 25% stuff that we're drilling with that one. Okay, we'll unhook the cable. Turn you off. Yeah, 25% copper, so 30% copper, even better. That'll work. All right, so the way this thing works is it has a computer and it will mine until the battery gets low. And I need to upgrade the code. It's still a work in progress, but and then to get this to go, basically we need to turn on the computer. It says anchor disabled, so obviously we want to be anchored. It's got code built in so you don't drill without the anchor down. That's the theory anyway. It worked in creative. So if I enable the anchor, see it's going to anchor itself, and then I can enable the drill, and it will drill. If I have this, it's not going to drill because the anchor isn't down. But if I enable the anchor, it's going to go, oh, I can drill now. And it'll drill. Again, it's just the low voltage batteries, so it's not super high speed. The idea is I can tow this out somewhere, set it down on a good deposit, and then just let it go. Alright, this video is getting a little long. I'm trying to keep these to 20 minutes, and it just never seems to happen. But we'll take a quick look at the code. It's a little bit of a mess. And this isn't on the Steam Workshop yet, because it's not quite done, but the real meat and potatoes of it is in this. There's a timer that runs every second. And that's what gathers the data. And then the update loop runs. I don't know if it's every tick or it runs periodically anyway. And it just does all the logic to see, are we anchored? Can we drill? Do we have enough battery? Right now it's just looking at the battery. I need to add more logic so it says, oh, okay, the battery's recharged again. We're good to go. That might be kind of hard to read on YouTube, but it's not a real long program, like 94 lines. It's just a blank line there. And it could probably be made smarter. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. This will eventually end up on the Steam Workshop. The truck is already on the Steam Workshop. But the truck will also continue to evolve. So there we go. I'm going to let that run, and then I'll eventually tow it back to base and get that stuff processed. It would be good to go. That'll be it for this one. Next episode, we're heading for the mountains. We're going to head over there to those first high mountains and see if we can find some aluminum. Thanks as always for watching, folks. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Like it never even happened.